What do you do there?
We do property appraisals, which is a 2-hour appointment to go through their house room by room and let them know exactly what they have to change or rearrange their furniture, or we suggest taking down light shades that are really, really dated and replacing them,
Right.
or, you know, just little bits and pieces that we can pick up on, whereas when you're been living in the house for 30 odd years or
Yeah.
whatever, that you overlook all that sort of stuff.
Mhm.
And a lot of people are really caught up in the hype of putting their house on the market rather than actually looking at their house in a different perspective, I guess, to what people would walk in and see first up.
Yeah.
They walk in and they don't mind seeing the daggy old dog bed sitting in the lounge room.
Of course, their dog, they loved it for years.
Exactly.
Or
We walk
make a
in.
difference, yeah.
That's one thing that might need to go.
Yeah, we see those things straight away because we've been to so many properties and
Yeah.
helped so many people.
Mhm.
We now can do that fairly fast.
Yeah.
You know, like just walk in and say, well, you know, very diplomatically, we try not to insult people
Of course, yeah.
because you know that's
Understand people have different
people have
tastes.
different tastes and
Right.
different ties. So
No, they don't have to take on everything that you're
Oh,
saying,
no, not
actually.
at all.
They can sort of pick the eyes out of what you have. Well, you know, I mean, your advice would be sound, so they could do everything or a little bit of it.
Mhm.
But I guess you touched on a good point because, you know, there are agents out there that, I mean, obviously we're here now educating people about different ways of marketing homes. So there's some agents that may not know about it, or maybe they're just caught up with just the process of, oh, I've got to get this on the market and get a buyer.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a question that is, well, do you want to find the first buyer or the best buyer?
Yes.
That's right.
And I guess that's where your business is coming from, because
Exactly.
you can now, I can tell already, an owner listening to this can say, well, I'll ring up Diane and Wendy and get them out to the home. Being female, you're so much better than men about
They say
looking at a home and picking about
Yes.
colours
Yeah.
and bits and pieces like that. So, and I think your approach would be a lot softer than say, and no offence to any men out there,
No,
right?
sure.
But I'm sure it would be welcomed in terms of the household. So you could go out there first off, you could say, this is what I recommend, you could fix this. So even fixing is not really furniture exactly,
No,
but
no,
it's attention
no.
to detail, it's the
Yes.
overall look and feel of a place. So this could go there, that could go there, this needs to be fixed, get this out of the way.
Yep.
Here's a checklist of the things that I recommended.
Yeah.
And now when you come in, you can
Yeah.
say, rightio, let's plan out the furniture and...
That's right. Sometimes as part of the property appraisal, it might run into, our recommendation that perhaps maybe the furniture needs to be replaced with our furniture if they want to, get the maximum benefit
Yeah.
of presentation.
We don't tell people to put our furniture in if it's not
If it's
needed.
not needed,
Of
though,
course.
that's right. If it can be, worked with what's there, we try and do that for them. And a property appraisal only costs $200 for a
Yeah.
2-hour report, and they can get acting on that straight away. The same weekend or
Yeah.
the next day, or and it can be on the market in no time. And half the battle is that people don't know where to start. They're a bit overwhelmed with everything that's got to happen. They've got to work out where they're going to, live next, what's got to happen to sell this property. So many things are going through their head. If they can have an itemised list, it's a really big help for them.
Yeah, and it's a
Maybe
crucial
less-
detail to overlook.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's such a big component of the actual sale and the catalyst to where they want to go with
Yeah.
their property plan.
Yeah.